Last November, Minister for Economic Development, Sir Joe Bossano, said the financing for the new stadium would be sponsored by the Savings Bank as an investment in the economic plan. Questioned on whether construction was going ahead as per the original plan, Mr. Picardo said it had never been the case that Savings Bank money would be used for the project.
We indicated the Savings Bank was there to deliver this project, that it was an investment the Savings Bank would make. Some numbers were bandied about, which were used by the opposition in particular to create a very pejorative attitude against the Savings Bank and against Minister Bossano in particular because of the announcement that he had made. We haven't moved to use money and we haven't moved away from using money because we were not actually ever doing that in particular.
So you're not going to do that?
So we are going to make an announcement about exactly how it's going to be funded when we are ready to make that announcement. And I think people will be very happy with what we're going to show we have been able to do and how it's going to be funded and how it's going to be delivered.
On the matter of funding for women's football, the Chief Minister said, while the women enjoyed the government's full support, it was important to draw a line between government and the decisions of sporting associations.
Governments have to be very careful not to become involved in the lives of sporting associations. Look, the last head of a government that I saw getting involved in what happened in a football association was Saddam Hussein, who used to select the team that used to play in the World Cup. I believe that the future of women's football in Gibraltar was perhaps even stronger than the future of men's football, but I'm not going to become involved in what the GFA have decided or what the GFA have not decided, because there's a very thin line between promoting equality and interfering in associations and what they do.
And Mr. Picardo said he was unaware of any threats directed at female players or anyone else involved, but if any threats were made, then these should be made public.
I don't know anything about female players being threatened. I'd be very surprised if that were the case. If that is the case, they should say so publicly. They should feel able to write to any local newspaper or any journalist and tell them that they are being threatened, and I'm sure it would be big news.